This is my Moringa tree. So basically, remember, if you watch some of my videos, I did a Moringa segment, how to germinate it from seed. So these are some of the trees that these were the little ones. So what happened was I planted them out in various areas, and this area seemed to be doing really well. During the winter time, of course, a lot of them die, and it's to be expected if you're not in a warm environment, even though we're warm temperate. But last season we lost a lot of the plants and the trees due to frost. It was the coldest frost season that we've had in quite a number of years. So this one survived. What I did during the summertime is that with the branches that were dying, I just pruned it off, and then it just, like, you know, grab more new branches, and it's like taller than me now. I mean, yeah, I'm quite short, but it was just a little baby when it started. That's the exciting thing. I love growing trees, not necessarily babies, but just trees. And this is like maybe 1.5 years old, close to 2 years, and you can basically already harvest the leaves and, you know, eat it in a soup or make a powder if you dehydrate it and then make it into a powder. This tree doesn't seem to have many flowers compared to the other trees that I have that are more advanced, but it's not from the same batch of seed that I germinate. So these are some of the example. I'm going to walk back here. Yeah, they're just amazing. They're just amazing. So they're a great supplement, like a very medicinal plant trees for you to grow in your garden. You don't need a lot, you probably just need one. If you have a small garden, you can grow in a pot if you want to. I did hear Jeff say that, Jeff Lawton, my permaculture teacher, said that this is not a nitrogen fixing tree, but I thought it was because it's like got, you know, the drumstick, and it's almost look like a legume type of tree. But it doesn't really matter. I mean, you can still mulch it if you want, even though it's quite precious. I mean, like, you can use a lot of this medicinally. So it doesn't really matter. You can plant a whole forest of these and just give it away or sell it if you want to. But for me personally, I just love the fact that it's so medicinal and so easy to grow, provided, you know, you can stand the period where it actually become dead. I'll show you one other tree that actually it grows really well and really big, and it dies down to like this, like the stump. Like I cut it down to the stump because like you look at the tree, there was like nothing left of it. But surprisingly, in the winter time, it's like going through the hibernation period where it looks horrible and you thought that it was dead. So come spring and summer, it grows back again. It's a very resilient tree. I mean, I wouldn't say the same when they're little babies. When they're little babies, they're likely to die than when they reach this stage. So make sure that you grow them maybe around about that height before you put it in the ground. So if it was from a seedling that I showed you and you just pop them out to the ground, yeah, survival rate's not so great, especially if you have really cold winter and frost. All right, so these are moringas. This moringa tree here is like probably the oldest tree that we have on the land, simply because when we first purchased the land, maybe like 3 years now. No, this tree is 3 years. We planted these here, and I bought this from New South Wales, and It's at the nursery called Delty fruit. So this one, so by the way, every year, like during the winter time, this actually died down and it comes back. It just bounces back all the time. And these are what they call drumsticks. So because it's the length of the beans that looks, and it feels really hard. Definitely I would save this and use the seed and germinate it, because this has been conditioned to this environment, and we've put this tree through a lot of challenges, because when we first started it wasn't a regular amount of watering. We just water it like twice every week sparingly, or 3 times a week back then, and it still survived. So it's like almost, you know, extreme condition, and then once they have the genetic to withstand that, it's quite resilient. So I'm excited to have fruit, I mean beans, and then we can use the seed and then just, you know, germinate some more. This is another one right here. And these here are the flowers. I'll show you a better example with the next tree. So, but this is the one that has the beans, the drumsticks. Okay, this tree here has a lot of flowers, but not many fruit yet. Last year it has 1 drumstick, which is like about this size. Oh wait, actually it was this big. That other tree that I showed earlier got nothing. But this year is a little bit slower, but it has a lot more flowers, which is very promising. As you can see, all the flowers up there. Yeah, moringas. Grow some for yourself. See ya.